Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be swatching and using the collaboration between Kaleidos and Angelica here on YouTube. I did just get this in the mail on Friday, and I did already swatch it for this video that I'm filming right now, but I didn't like the way that the swatches were coming out. I think it was just like my lighting was just off, so I was like, let me try this again. But I haven't actually used it on my eyes, even though I've been dying to all weekend. I am so excited. So, I get rambly, so I'm gonna go ahead and get... So this is the box that it came in. I cannot see myself. Oh, I did also get the Astro Pink palette, but we'll talk about that later. I'm not throwing this out. I don't know who in their right mind would throw this box out, but I'm not going to. And it obviously came with like styrofoam and stuff to keep everything in place. It's a Unicart in there. I absolutely love it. I love all the little details of the... I know that's not what's important, but I do think that it's just a nice touch that it's so beautiful. Then you have the Club Nebula palette, all the ingredients. And what I'm most excited for, obviously... I'm so happy. First of all, I love Angie. Second of all, I've never tried or purchased anything from Kaleidos ever in my life. So this is my first Kaleidos purchase. And I've already made another one. Even before this even got to me on Friday, I had already placed, like on May 5th, I ordered the Flower Punk collection. Or not the collection, just the palette. So I am very excited. I know you guys have probably seen this all over social media. All over YouTube. It does come with a little sheet protector for the eyeshadows, and then without blinding you with the mirror, this is the palette. I am so excited. I do want to jump into the swatches just in case, by whatever weird chance that you haven't seen this palette all over your social media, all over YouTube or anything like that. I am going to jump into the swatches. I'm going to try to make it as cohesive as possible. I'm probably just going to use the back of my hand, and then I get to play with it, which is what I'm most excited for, because this color story, although wearable, has like some duochrome, like shifty eyeshadows that I don't have a lot of in my collection. So I am very excited about that. And this inspired my newfound love for like colorful makeup and like actually wearing colorful makeup out of the house, and well, in the rare occurrence that I leave my house. But I am just really excited, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. So I'm thinking I'm gonna swatch them from left to right. I don't know how it's gonna, translate on the camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna swatch them all, and then I will read the names off. I'm just gonna do it all up my arm probably. That's like the best way. Look at this Apple Watch suntan line that I have going on. But if you could just ignore that, I'm not gonna prime my arm or anything. I'm just gonna go in with the raw swatches. Okay, so swatching these up my forearm probably wasn't the best idea, but I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the swatches and read them off to you guys. So we have Firefly, 7 of 9, Gravity, which I'm so excited to use, Queen of Blades, Void. These next three got kind of smushed together, my bad. Then we have You're My Only Hope, which is right here. Naru. This is in the middle of the two duochrome colors. Then we have Astro right here. Rock Hopper, Cylon, right here, and then we have Celestial, Nova, Samus is the orangey one, right? I don't know if you can see them. These aren't going to be the best swatches. Nebula is the second to last one right here, and Red Giant. So I don't really love the way that I swatched these, but I figured you'd get the idea. They're all really pretty. There's way better swatches out there, guys. But again, I don't think the swatches were like the biggest deal because I'm going to use some of my cellar water to get. All right, so I am going to use the ABH eye primer. This is like pretty much white, and I want the colors to really pop. So, I mean, I don't think they're gonna need much help just by the way that they were swatching. I did not have to double up like the layers of eyeshadow to get them to actually show up. So that's a good sign. So yeah, I'm just really excited to get these on my eyeballs. Like, I'm not even kidding. I haven't been this excited for an eyeshadow palette in a really long time. I'm just gonna take like this really large, it looks like a concealer brush. This is from like the Up and Up brand at Target. I got this forever ago. I have the primer on the back of my hand. But these Up and Up brushes are actually really good. I think I remember on my lunch break when I was like in high school, I bought this brush and it has held up so well. It was like a $3 brush. But I really want the eyeshadow to pop. So that's why I'm using the ABH one today. And it is a good primer. I don't know why I couldn't find the full size on Ulta's website. So I had to get the mini, which is fine because to be fair, I do have a lot of eyeshadow primers to go through, so it's fine. But I am impressed with this one. I do want to try the Juvia's Place one, and I did recently pick up the Shake primer from KVD, and I did try that one once already, and I'm just gonna like go all the way up to my brow bone. I hadn't used my camera. I know I look crazy right now, but just trust the process, okay? I'm gonna go in with like a firmer brush like this to just kind of soften the corners, the edges, and then just make sure it's nice and even. I really like the KVD Shake primer as well. But I figured I want like a really stark white I want to try the Juvia's Place. I think that's what I was saying, that I wanted to try the Juvia's Place eye primer. But we'll see. That was the perfect amount. All right, so I do have these little shadow shields I had bought on Amazon forever ago because Alexis Jada had mentioned that she really liked using them. And I think because I'm not a professional at, using color on my eyes, I think I am going to use these little shadow shields. And they were super affordable. I got them on Amazon. And I'm just gonna... Let's see how I'm going to position. Yeah, let's not do that again. All right. So, I decided against using the shadow shield. All right, so I'm trying to think of what colors to use today. I think I have an idea. So I'm gonna start with Naru first. I don't wanna blind you guys. This color right here, I'm gonna go in with Naru. And just kind of like softly blend that all in my crease, go in with like a super fluffy brush. Oh God, these are so pigmented. This is why I'm doing my eyes first, because they are very pigmented. And I've never used Kaleidos before, so I don't know exactly what to expect. But I'm gonna go ahead and put Naru all in my crease just to have like a base, like a good transition color. I feel like this would go with any of the shadows in here as a transition color. They did so good, like Angie, and she did so good on this color story and this theme. I don't have anything like this in my collection. Like, I do have some colorful eyeshadow palettes, but I don't have anything quite like this. And that's something that I really do have to say about Kaleidos. If you go and look at their website and just look at the stuff that is in their collections, it's just so, I don't know what, it's just so unique. And that is one thing. I know that we're like halfway through 2021, just about. But that's one thing I do want to do this year is shop more indie brands. Because to be honest, I feel like this is just my opinion, and it's not to say that they're horrible companies or that all their products are shit, but I feel like for me right now, I'm into the whole colorful thing. If I looked up like neon eyeshadow palettes on Ulta's website and Sephora's, and I was just like disappointed in what the brands that they carry were offering. Okay, I think I want to use Gravity, the really bright, like limey green, which obviously I'm obsessed with green. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in with Gravity. So I was just like disappointed in like the variety that they had to offer because I'm into color now, and now I want to use a bunch of. Oh my god, this is so pretty. By the way, Naru blended so effortlessly. I am thoroughly impressed off of first impression. Gravity is doing the same thing. I notice when I've used like bright colored eyeshadows, they tend to like you place them and then they kind of just fall apart or dust away. This eyeshadow is not doing it. Like it's not doing that. It doesn't feel like it is. Doesn't look like it is to me, but so I was very, like I was saying, I was very disappointed that when I wanted to just go and pick up at my local Ulta or Sephora, the colorful makeup that they're offering isn't, like the reviews aren't good. The swatches don't look the way that they look in the pans. And I feel like it's the complete opposite. Like, I feel like my swatches on my arm did not look that good. I know they weren't the best swatches, and I've seen better swatches from other content creators and just on Instagram. It's not hard to find. And here on YouTube, same. But I noticed when I started getting into color that the big companies, like the companies that we've known forever, even companies like Urban Decay, like, no shade to them. I have so many of their products in my collection. And I've always loved Urban Decay. But I feel like, and Jen Loves Reviews literally just talked about this in her video today about how Urban Decay came out with that collection for Prince, and people are not happy. People are not happy because I feel like we all had expectations if you grew up with makeup, or, you know, watching YouTubers or in the makeup space. I feel like you have this idea of Urban Decay in your head of like how they're supposed to be or what they're supposed to be doing. And it's just kind of like this, at this point, unrealistic expectation that they're just gonna like, I do wholeheartedly hope that they do, only because I grew up. I'm gonna go in with 7 of 9 on this little fluffy angled brush. I grew up with Urban Decay, and I remember when they had products that I had never seen. Like my mom, when I was growing up, my mom loved Macy's and Dillard's and stuff. And I remember, you know, Elizabeth Arden, the department stores had like stuff like just makeup that wasn't very, like, it wasn't fun. And Urban Decay kind of, I feel like, filled that space that was desperately needed in the cosmetics department with like color and interesting edgy packaging, you know. And I really do think that they like they did that. But recently, every time that they've done a collaboration with something or someone, it has, for me, fallen flat. I haven't bought a palette from Urban Decay since I think the Born to Run palette. I feel like that's the last Urban Decay product that I purchased, was the Born to Run palette. And I have not purchased from them since. I remember in high school and when I was working when I was 15, 16 years old, I used all of my Naked 1, Naked 2, Naked 3. I bought like their little mini palettes, which I always did like. I think that they're good palettes, but I don't know. I just feel like they stopped. Like I feel like they just grew so comfortable in being like the best or like a unique brand that they just kind of stopped. I feel like not stopped trying because they're still trying. I just don't know. It's just very neutral. I don't know if they think maybe if they go too wild, like two balls to the wall, that people aren't going to purchase their products. And that might be the case because honestly, from what I've heard, they've been super hit or miss also. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. And it's not just Urban Decay. There's companies like Tarte and Too Faced and stuff like that. And it's just almost like I think that they just feel like, well, if it ain't broke, don't break it. If that's how that saying goes. I went in with 7 of 9 and that I had to build it up a little bit more, but I was going in with a fluffy brush. And again, everything is just blending super seamlessly. And for some reason, like I knew I was going to be impressed. I just didn't think I was going to be this, like, blown away. But I guess in essence, what I'm trying to, I'll fix that. What I'm trying to get at is that brands that we have, grown to know and love kind of have not given up, but just I think like just haven't kept trying to like be innovative and be like, I don't know, different. And they're just having a hard time because then you have companies like Kaleidos and there's other brands, Midas, and there's just a lot of companies that are like doing a better job of executing what I think Urban Decay is aiming for, but they're failing miserably at trying to like keep the interest there because they're just not executing things the way that we expect them to. And like now I don't even expect Urban Decay to execute a collection. I want them to succeed just because they've been in the game for so long and it's nostalgic for me. But it's like I'm kind of tired of shopping based off of nostalgia and like feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like nostalgic purchases and stuff like that. I mean, it's just not for me anymore. I've kind of like outgrown that. Like I just want my money well spent, especially like I'm not working right now. So any money that I do spend, it's like I want my money to go for greater things. Things that aren't going to let me down. So far I've just used the 3 shades. I used Naru, 7 of 9, Gravity, and I just use a little bit of Queen of Blades in like the outer portion of my eyes right there. I'm gonna blend everything out more. This is just my test run at this, okay? And remember I said I don't typically play with color. I feel like I do have a lot of color in my collection, but not like this. Like not good quality color, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to touch this up a little bit more, build this up a little bit more, but I do really want to use Firefly, which is like the first color in the palette right there. I really want to use it on top of Gravity, or at least in the innermost corner of my eye. I just want to see. I need to see. It's like driving me nuts. I need to see how this performs on the eyes because it's swatched so beautifully and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. If this video is all over the place, I am sorry. But this is, like I said, it's just my first time playing with color like this and on camera. I feel like if I wasn't uploading a YouTube video, I'd probably go wild. And like if the blending wasn't perfect or whatever, it's really just about the experience, for me. Like obviously you want it to look cute. You want it to be cute, but that's really pretty. That's such a pretty color. But I don't know if it's just like summertime or what it is, but I'm typically a person that like I wear a lot of black. I don't like to wear a lot of color. I get really like anxious if there's like too much color going on. I feel like grayscale has just been easier and like what I've liked to wear for the last couple of years. But now, as far as makeup, like color is very appealing to me. I'm just gonna go in with like the same colors I already have down. Like I'm just using a little bit of 7 of 9 right now to build this up a little bit more, because I feel like I have a huge blank area. I just have to do my brows and everything, so I'm not gonna go too hard, but yeah. I know I just got this palette and I'm just playing with it now, but I'm really excited also for the Flower Punk collection. I'm excited to like mix the palettes together, get my favorite shades from each of them. And I don't know, just see how it goes. I'm just really excited. I'm like super impressed with Kaleidos right now, and I feel like I'm a huge stan, and I don't know, man. They know what they're doing. They're doing a damn good job of what they're doing. I'm going to go back in with Gravity, which is like my favorite color in this palette. I cannot get enough of Gravity. And the fact that it's also a green, and green is like my favorite color. And it's just such a pretty, like it's such a beautiful green. I don't know, man. This whole YouTube thing has been super therapeutic for me, in a way, because it's just fun. It's just fun to play with makeup. I'm going to go in with a little bit of 7 of 9 to try to mix these in, blend them a little bit so there's not as harsh of a line separating them. But it's okay if there is. I'm like totally okay with it. I like want them each to have like their moment. So this is how it's looking so far. I still have to do my eyebrows and my base and everything, but I feel like I want to bring this out a little bit more, but I'm not sure. This is why I wanted to use a shadow shield, but it was like bothering my eyeballs. So I decided against it, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about the makeup space right now? Are you guys bored, unenthused? Are you excited? I feel like Kaleidos just like relivened, like resuscitated my my love for makeup and color. I don't think I'll go as far to say like my wardrobe isn't very colorful. I can't see that changing in the near future, but we're constantly evolving, constantly changing. It's fine, but I'm really happy with like my grayscale clothing. So I think just makeup maybe is like my new gig, and I have no complaints about it. I will happily wear this to Target right now. After I film this video, I have to go return work pants that my husband bought yesterday that aren't his vibe. I'm thinking I should do, I'm trying to think of like what color. I think maybe I should keep it more like darker at the bottom, just like kind of even everything out because everything's like so bright. I think I'm gonna do, I don't know if I should do Void or Queen of Blades, these last two colors here. I don't know if I should do Void or Queen of Blades. I'm thinking Void, but Queen of Blades also makes me happy. So maybe I'll just do Queen of Blades, yeah. I'll do a little bit of Queen of Blades on this little tiny, I think this is a Luxie brush. Yeah, Luxie 141 mini round. I'm just gonna do a little bit of that in the very, like, softly, hopefully softly, bottom lash line. I don't know, I feel like this year I've discovered stuff about myself and things that I like, things that I don't like. It's been fun. It's been fun to learn all these new things, and honestly, like, to have the ability of it, because like I feel like when I was working an office job, I don't think they would have, I don't know if they would have cared. Probably something to bitch about, but I feel like I wouldn't have done this before. I feel like if I had a job to go to that I'm at for 40 something hours a week and my only time to play with makeup was when I was, you know, getting ready for the day in the mornings, I don't know if I would have even attempted to. I think that deepened it up a little bit too much, but I feel it's like a good contrast, right? I think it's a good enough contrast. I think I have a dark blue eyeliner I can do like wing liner with, but now I'm just gonna go in with Queen of Blades again on this tiny little shader brush and just do the same thing, but I don't want to thicken it. I don't want to darken it up too much. Just kind of start like a little wing, connecting the two. I don't want to take away from Gravity, because I like it. So this is giving me like grungy vibes. I feel like I made that liner too thick, but we're just gonna work with it because, like I said, there was no original idea in mind for how I wanted to play with this palette today, so we're just going for it. There's no mistakes, it's just for fun. Not loving the whole liner thing, so I think I'm just gonna diffuse it a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Kaleidos is re-inspiring me to have fun with makeup, and it's not... Okay, we were able to blend it away a little bit. I don't know. Alright, this video is getting kind of long, so I think it looks kind of grungy and bright at the same time. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I'm gonna do the rest of my face. Would you guys think it'd be better to do it on camera or off? I think I'm gonna do the rest of my face since this is mostly about this palette right here. I think I'm gonna do the rest of my face and then be right back. Okay, so I haven't done lashes or anything, but I just used the Milk Makeup sun tint again, which I love this stuff, and I'm sad that it's only half an ounce of product in here because I know that I'm just gonna use this all summer long. Has SPF 30 in it. I still use SPF under it anyways, which is the BG sunscreen right here, which I absolutely love. But I am thoroughly impressed with Kaleidos. I was hoping that maybe I'd have enough time to also try out the Astro Pink, but I'm really happy with this eyeshadow look. Again, be kind to me because I don't like constructive criticism. I can totally fuck with, but I don't normally play with colorful eye makeup. I just started doing it over the last couple of weeks. Like yellow eyeliner, or you know, which I just remembered something. When I bought or in one of my most recent like Ulta hauls, when I bought the LA Girl eyebrow products and stuff, I remember that I bought these. These are the LA Girl neon eyeliners, and I have them in Screamin', which is the yellow, Fresh, which is like the mint turquoisey color, and then Gotcha, which is this lime green. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm thinking the mint green, or the mint green turquoise color, but the yellow is so pretty too. Oh, this is so hard. I don't know which one to pick. Be right back. Okay, so I ended up just doing a little bit of the shade Fresh, in just, I guess, to create more dimension between the dark underneath the eyes. I don't want to darken up the eyes too much. I did want the focal point to be what's on my actual eyelids. So this is what we have, and I'm like super thrilled and impressed with Kaleidos, and I just feel like invigorated. I feel like I'm excited about makeup again. I didn't do lashes or anything. Maybe I'll come back at the end with lashes, but I just want to say, if you haven't and if you're able to pick this up, please do it. Please do it. I think that you can't go wrong with this palette. I'm sure I'll use some more of the I mean, you could go either way. You could go like the green, blue side of the spectrum. You can do some pretty purple, pink looks with some red. I don't know. You can mix all of them up together. I'm just so happy and so impressed and so grateful that I actually was able to pick this up when they restocked. But I think I'm going to end this video here. I might come back with like some final thoughts, how they wore. I don't think that's even necessary because I'm just happy that this is how it looks. I wanted to do some eyelashes, but since I do have smaller eyes, I don't want anything to cover up what I'm most excited about, which is the eyeshadow on my eyelids. So maybe I'll just do like a little bit of mascara or something. But that is my hopefully quick review of the Club Nebula palette with Angie and Kaleidos. Definitely pick it up if you can. I am so happy to have it, and I am excited to keep playing with it. And I will hopefully be back next week or in a couple days with another video. Just want to thank you guys for watching it. Okay, so this is the look that I was able to throw together to kind of like play it up a little bit because I feel like I wasn't doing it justice. The palette is fantastic. Like, I feel like I didn't have to do anything else. I was perfect. I didn't add any other shadows. I didn't do anything else. I just built up the colors a little bit more gravity, a little bit more of the 7 of 9, and a little bit more of the Queen of Blades in the lower lash line. And then I just went in with a tiny bit of the fresh neon liner in the waterline and threw on some of these Ardell 420s of the naked lash line. I love this look. We're about to go swimming right now. We were gonna go to Target and do a bunch of other stuff. I don't want to ruin this face of makeup. I'm probably just gonna like lay out for a little bit or something because I love this. I love this eyeshadow palette. I love the look that I did. I know it's not the best because I've said it like a million times because it is like a little bit uncomfortable for me. But I'm learning to like not care that it's like, it's out of my comfort zone and it makes me happy. And I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. I'm obsessed with the formula. They perform so nicely. The bright colors didn't just like dust away when I went to go blend them in a little bit more together. They didn't dust away. They stayed looking nice and bright and opaque and pigmented, and they just did the damn thing with this palette. I don't care. I don't care. Worth every freaking penny. I'm just speechless. I'm not going to do lipstick or anything, I don't think. I think this is officially going to be the end of the video, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little tutorial or talk-torial or whatever. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll hopefully be uploading another video later on in the week, maybe playing with the other side of this palette, like the more peachy reddish colors. I probably want to do another video using that, and then also the Astro Pink palette. I want to play with that one as well. They're just too beautiful. Like, I want to put these on display, but I want to actually use them. But like, look at these palettes, dude. Are you kidding me? And I sound like I'm crazy right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If not, thank you for watching anyways, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!